muting everything. So it's hard to know what artists are using. A lot of artists say that they own their beats
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
So yeah. So let me make sure I get the link for everybody. Make sure they got the proper link. Okay. Because I'm trying to get everybody in here to tune in. How you been, bro? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever, dude.
I know. It's been a while, man, but I'm glad we're locked in now.
Oh yeah, lots happened since I spoke with you last. My t-shirt company from home is up and running.
Very nice.
Yeah, I got it. I don't know if you can see it behind me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Here we go. You give them the link here. Link. There we go. All right, there it goes. Did you see it pop up?
See what pop up. I'm sorry. I was just
The link.
no. I already have. I have it now. We're good.
No. I'm talking about the YouTube. You have the link to be on here.
Yeah.
So I'm streaming on YouTube now. I don't do Facebook or any of that anymore. I'm international, but through YouTube now. I was doing Twitch and Twitter and Instagram and all that. I also do Instagram. So I'm only doing YouTube and Instagram because I'm trying to get everybody in one space. And a lot of my worldwide, my international people hit me on Instagram and on YouTube. And I don't have the Facebook to really,
Okay.
yeah,
So the YouTube everybody eats.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you see the link? You want me? I can. Hey, I'll DM it. I'll DM it to you. Here you go. Because each podcast, it each podcast it gives me a different link. It doesn't use the same link. So there it is. I think you got it now.
Yep, there it is. Okay, perfect. So
All
should
right.
I log off of the other one or?
No. So okay, so the one that you're on brings you on here. If you log off of here, then you're gone. You're off.
So should
You'll
I
only
log
be.
off of the other one or?
No. So okay, so the one that you're on. Wait a minute. I hear two. I hear two. You got two lives going.
So should I log off of the other one or?
No. So okay, so lower the volume on the YouTube channel. I hear two. I hear two. You got two lives going.
So should I log off of the other one or?
No. So okay, so yeah. So that works right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that way. hmm So G Smith and all them supposed to be pulling up. So
I'm gonna share the link actually.
yeah, that's what I was doing.
You want me to share the link to the YouTube page only, right?
Yes, share the
Okay.
YouTube
Okay. Perfect.
because then what happens is that's the room that everybody gets and they can comment in and that way you can see because remember I've had a lot of people ask me, hey man, how can I get people to how can I see the comments and everything? So I'm trying to get everybody all on the same page, if that makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah.
Mr. Marshall, how are you? Heard you had a you got deleted from Facebook or something. What happened with that?
Damn, everybody getting hated on from Facebook. Facebook ain't no damn joke. That's just wild, bro. So I'm just inviting everybody Get on here.
Ah,
So everybody,
you gonna get censored again, Mr. Marsh?
there we go.
What up, True? True.
Okay, so I'm trying to invite everybody, people pulling in here. Let's just give some people some time to get in here. I just put out a lot of the invites. Oh snap! Hold on, I forgot. Man, I forgot my main man's. I'm over here tripping.
You got my guy Superman chiming in tonight.
Yes, you know he is.
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
That guy loyal. That guy
Yeah,
loyal.
I always been cool as a fan too.
Yes, I've seen him cool as a fan. I've seen him not so cool as a fan.
Oh no,
It's some people tried him a couple.
I haven't, but I can see that.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to. You feel me?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, boy.
Thoughts of a Superman.
Yes. I'm just inviting everybody in here that let's see. Oh shit. Oh, I was about to damn log out by accident. Hey, what's good? Hey, yeah, I'm doing the Instagram too. But come on the YouTube page, yo. Can you hear me? I got Ty Gibson on it. This is actually his podcast. He's just using the platform. I'm just the guest, man. We just, I'm like a guest on my own podcast. It's all good, man. Get on the YouTube. I got the link, and he's also posted the link. So if you go on Facebook, you'll see the YouTube link for the channel. Turn your volume up. I can't hear you. Just go click the link, man. I can't text right now. Click the link. Anyway, you feel me?
There he is,
Is he on?
Superman.
Yes.
Alicia. Hey, Alicia.
Alicia's in here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get everybody out in this piece. You feel me? Come on, everybody. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. All right, in the building, folks. Come on, get on the YouTube channel. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate all the texts, man. But get on the YouTube channel. Let's turn up. All right. Let me get my Instagram going. How's everybody doing, man? Come to the YouTube channel. I got Ty. He's on. He's live right now. Hey, Ty, are you waiting for me to get started, or are you?
No, not at all.
All right, well, turn up. This is your floor. You got the floor, baby. Turn up. I'll keep my mic down.
Oh, I was just waiting for you to give me the go ahead. We're good now. We're good.
Oh. So you want me? Okay, that's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen, man. How y'all doing, man? You already know what, man. It's man, 50 grand. Mo Day. You know what I'm saying? This is the Everybody Eats Mentoring and Marketing with Ty Gibson. Y'all seen the flyer. Um, you know, brought to you by HonestThinkerShirts.com LLC. As you can see, we're an actual real life business, back in business. There goes the printer and everything, man. Back in business, printing from right here. And I've got my online store for all the people that were doing that. But tonight, the man of the hour, Mr. Ty Gibson. Don't call him Tyson because you don't know him like that. Ty Gibson, and
Well,
he's in the
actually, yeah, my name is just Ty, actually. So,
Ty.
I mean, you can call me Mike Tyson, in case I got well, I'm actually pretty nonviolent, man. I have not been in a fist fight since I was in fourth grade.
yeah,
So,
you're pretty nonviolent.
I try to, spread peace and love and positive energy, man. So
Right.
because I got punched in my face in fourth grade, man, and that shit hurt, man. So I'm like, you know what? I
Yeah.
could probably do without that ever happening again.
Hmm.
But thank you, Mo,
Appreciate
and
that.
super dope flyer too, man. I appreciate that as
Yeah, man.
well.
Sorry it took so long,
Um,
man. It was a lot of
no,
family
no,
shit.
no, it happened just in time. I was just starting to wonder. All right, man. Because I love the idea when you first brought it up to me. I said, man, I would love to do something like that. So,
Oh yeah.
but no, I appreciate you creating this platform in order to have dialogue like this because I know that a lot of people, well, a lot of artists and even just some entertainers as well, kind of get lost in the matrix,
Yes.
and I know that I'm an honest guy, a genuine guy, and I have artists and entertainers' best interest, when I speak to them, right? So, um, like I said, I started the company. Let me back up. For those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Ty Gibson, uh, educator, youth sports program coordinator, talent manager, and artist development company owner. Prepare for the plug is actually what I'm going to be discussing tonight. That is my platform to educate artists, educate talent, to lead
Hmm.
them down the right track, the right path. Um, and so, I combined all of that, the fact that I'm passionate about coaching, educating, and working with artists. I ball that all into one to create the artist development company. And so that's been going well. It's now in its second year. Actually, I'll be celebrating year number two in July, and it's been going real well. Going real
Hmm.
well. I've had a wonderful time educating people. Having thought-provoking conversations, and even the disagreements that we have. Those all build character on both sides. Um, but tonight is about marketing and mentorship. All right, I definitely consider myself a mentor, not to everybody. Right, I have my own mentors. Right, so but that's always important to have people that you can lean on or talk to, no matter who you are. Right, it's always important to have an ear to listen and a shoulder to cry on. Right, but
Hmm.
so yeah, if there are any questions right off the top, I'm more than happy to answer. Um, but uh, typically, what I would do, and I'm going to start off by giving a couple of tips, right, for anyone that's listening. True has been with me for several months now, probably almost a half a year now, maybe even 6 months. Um, and so I always talk about marketing is, people complain about the music that's on the radio or the or mainstream media, and a lot of people fail to realize is that they are putting most likely massive amounts of money behind the marketing, and when that's done, there's really not much you can do about it, right? You just have to be able to compete, or know how to compete at least. And so tonight I want to talk a little bit about running YouTube ads. Okay, this is something that a lot of people crave, right? They they put money into this video, they put time and effort into these videos, building up the characters, getting all the extras, and then then it's like, and then what, right? You don't want to tag. I talk about this often. You don't want to tag 99 others, right? In your music video. You can, if you know that those other 99 people are loyal supporters, but I get tagged on stuff that I'm like, I don't even know how I ended up friends with this guy, and it's kind of it's off-putting. I would much rather just have someone inbox me the video and go, hey man, can you check this out for me? Let me know what you think,
Facts.
But that's just me. Maybe 99 other people don't feel the same way as I do, right? But I discussed this about a year ago, and if you have videos that are going to be explicit, drugs, guns, violence, abuse towards women, kids, men, you're not going to be able to get it approved, right? You're not going to be able to get it approved through your Google ads or your YouTube ads. And
Right.
so, but that goes into the planning of the video, right? You have to be aware of that. If you are trying to build up your name, you have to play by some of the rules, right? You can't just go, man, fuck it. I'm sorry, pardon my language, but you can't just say like, oh man, screw this. I'm just I'm the hottest artist. People are gonna feel me regardless, right? And that could be true, but in order to properly run an ad, you have to get things approved. So you have to, let's say you're talking about a song that is talking about cocaine. You have to think of a creative way to not put it in your video, but still get your point across, right? And I know a lot of lyricists are clever with their bars, right? So take that and flip it, right? And it also it lays on the videographers as well, and the music video directors, like to make sure that the treatment is set up properly to get success. Because otherwise, you're getting, people are paying between, I don't know, $300 and up for music videos. So you want somebody that's just going to take your bread and doesn't care about the success of the video. You go right ahead, right? But you have to put some thought into it, right? And it's not just like, I've seen plenty of people that just like, or even videographers that, hey man, I'll do a price for me to just pull up at your spot and we'll just shoot a video. No treatment. They kind of leave it up to the artist to like, hey, so what are we doing today? And I really, sometimes that's cool. But if you're spending money, let's say the budget is tight, let's say that, maybe you're using your whole marketing budget for the month on this video, you got to get the most out of it. So not only should you come up with a clever storyline that doesn't involve things that we just mentioned, the violence, the guns, the drugs, the abuse, right? You also need to have an edited version of the song. Because I've seen videos, I've tried to get videos, people have sent me their videos before to run ads for them, and they'll get rejected because of like some British law, like they'll come up with some random excuses why the video won't get passed, right? So you got to have an edited version, and it's cool to attempt the dirty version at first. And I'm not talking about the visual, but like the actual audio, right? And if it doesn't get through, then you got to put that edited version out there, the clean version, which a lot of people don't like because it's censored and you're supposed to have freedom of speech and all that kind of stuff. But once again, if you are an up and coming artist trying to get your name out there, you got to play by certain rules. And if you don't, you are really doing yourself a disservice because you cannot hit your target audience on YouTube and Google ads.
Right.
And then if you decide that, let's say your video is just filled with, with drugs or whatever, Then you got to go the cheating route, and you got to pay for fake views, right? And the fake views aren't going to get you anywhere. They're going to make you. They might make other people go, oh wow, that video has 1 million views, but then you look at the amount of thumbs up and thumbs downs, and it just doesn't equal out, right? There's no comments on it. So you're really doing yourself a disservice, because once again, you have to build your foundation that includes marketing, right? You can't just have. I think what I'm trying to say is that your whole foundation is built across statistics that are actually real stats, right? If you're paying for views, paying for listens, paying all that stuff, you are not going to get what you want out of it. I guarantee you that. All right. Even if you do trick somebody, maybe you trick a promoter. The promoter's like, oh man, I want to, what's your price? I'm gonna pay you because I see that you have 1 million views. Once let's say they make a flyer for you, and I'm sorry, let's say Mo makes a flyer for you, right? And
you don't like my flyer?
no, I do, I really do. Well, I just lost my train of thought.
Say Mo makes the flyer.
Getting old now, Mo. Say it again.
Say Mo. So I'll pick up. I understand what it is that you're saying. Here we go. Mic check. There we go. Everybody hear me out there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
hear me.
Loud and
okay,
clear.
So no, I see what you're saying, and that's what I was talking about in my other podcasts. Some of my other podcasts just recently haven't been my happiest podcasts, if you understand what I'm saying, because the one thing a lot of people missing the message, man. There's a reason why Honest Thinking Shirt why I'm not a millionaire selling shirts, because I tell it like I see it. That's why it's called Honest Thinking. You think it, I say it. That's one of my slogans. And the other slogan is it's better to have it on your shirt than on your chest. And that came from me carrying a lot of pent up negative energy in me, anger towards people, and the fakeness. Like I just can't do fake. I can't stand fake people. I can't do fake shit. I can't stand that side busting shit. People dropping subliminals in the track trying to hate on you for no reason. And all this and that. So I'm that dude. I'm gonna say it once and then I'm gonna keep it moving after that. That's all the energy you're gonna get out of me. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and then fuck you from there on. Because I'm okay to be an island. But the thing is, I don't want to be an island. I like having people, that I can work with and trust and everything. But getting to your point, no, the thing is a lot of people want $100 million worth of everything and only put in $10 worth of effort. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's what you're talking about. That's the people that they want to look good. It's all for, and these are the people that aren't in it for the love of it, man. I do what I do. Like I posted, y'all seen my post. I posted that I said, let's get one thing straight. I do everybody eats because I want to, not because I need to. I don't need to do this. In fact, this is wasting my fucking time. I'm sitting there trying to do shirts for people that paid me, ordered and shit, and they don't want to go to my website because my website's a little more pricey. Obviously, you're paying for convenience, better fabric, better ink. You're going to pay a little higher there. But here, everybody knows that Honest Thinking Shirt's the home of the $5 t-shirt. I don't charge for ink setups and all that shit. You get what I'm saying? You pay for the fabric. It is what it is. It's $5 a shirt. So if you want 100 shirts, we'll do the math. You know how much it's going to cost you. It's right up, straight up and down, and it's either you fuck with it or you don't. I mean, because I'm working for little people, and I don't mean dwarfs.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm working for little people that are going to take her when I'm no longer capable here. You know what I mean? So my thing is you got a lot of people that's in it for the ego. That's why I have a t-shirt that says fuck egos to finish that point about why I'm not a millionaire with Honest Thinking Shirts. Fuck egos. And that's the reason why I say that. Because you got a lot of egos out here that think that they're hot shit. They think that their music's hot. They don't pay for this. They don't pay for that. And then, they wonder why nobody's fucking with them. You want people to pay you for your shit, but you don't want to pay anybody for theirs, and that never works.
It won't ever work. It won't ever work, Mo. And everyone has an ego.
Hey, right? Somebody said real quick, somebody said bots don't listen to music. That's what I'm fucking talking about right there. That's
yeah. No, they don't.
Who's that? Who is that?
Tavarin Marshall.
Tavarin Marshall. Shout out to Tavarin Marshall, man. You get the noisy horn for that.
Martell. Yeah.
I don't
Tavarin.
know who that is. I've seen that name. I don't know who that is, but I've seen that name, and that's real.
So
That's real.
he works. He's a part of the Midnight Ride with Todd Engel.
Oh, I do know
Yep.
him then.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
the white
Yep.
brother. Yeah, I go back. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I know of Todd Engel
The
way back.
white
Him and
brother. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
white brother.
The
Uh-huh.
white brother. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. You already know we got to
Okay.
shoot you out for sure. But yeah,
Shout out,
no,
shout out Tavarim. That's what's
yeah,
up.
absolutely. So everyone that has an ego, it just you have to control it. You have to know when to really, you got to show off on stage, and you got to walk around confident, like that you're good at what you do. But the I'm attracted to people that contain it, right, and they show it off when need be, right, because
Right.
I work with a lot of artists that are up and coming.
Mm-hmm.
You can't brag and boast and have 12 plays on your song. Like it's just not. It just doesn't add up. And
Nope.
I said we all have an ego, but it all depends on how you control it and how you use it. Right? You have to use it to your advantage. A lot of people take that as I got to show off now, but it's like you got to understand when to, like I said, when to flex it. Right? And there are definitely situations when you do, but once again, on stage, you know, during interviews, when you're being interviewed by somebody, like it's important to show that you got it, but
Yeah.
your demeanor is a little bit lighter, right? Instead of on the heavy side, Um,
One thing I agree with you about is definitely have that confidence. There's a difference between confidence and ego.
oh yeah,
Um,
oh yeah, yep,
Confidence is the understanding of oneself. You understand what I'm saying? You know the hard work you put into it. Nobody knows the hard work you put into it. They see it in how you conduct yourself. And I'm saying based on what you're talking about right now, right? The one thing I loved about me when I
yep,
performed on stage, I went on stage. I wasn't walking around like I was Mr. Big Badass. I wasn't drinking to have courage. I didn't smoke to calm my. I went up there scared as fuck, nervous as fuck,
yep,
like everybody else. But my confidence in my confidence, which is that centered self belief, that's the confidence I'm talking about, right? I went up there. I do music. I do reggae style music, ragazzi. That's my genre. Okay,
oh yeah,
I go up there. Yeah, when that a lot of that reggae music I play, that's me. That's my music. So,
nice,
when I'll play one here. Let me pull one up so you can hear kind of what your boy talking about. And this is something I've done a few years ago, but just so people can hear what your boy talking about. Let me see. Let me pull one up. But just to finish my let me see. I'll pull up this one. So basically, and then we'll play for a second. But here's the thing: what I'm saying. One thing I loved about how I did it, and this is how I try to show people by example. I went upstairs with that confidence that I had in myself, that belief in myself, and it showed through in my performance. I held the mic with that confidence. I
yep,
didn't look for the words. I never rapped over myself. Never. The only time you heard my verse on the track was an ad lib. Like if I said a sentence and then there was like a yeah in the background, that was the only thing you heard. I spit my flow in the
yep,
mic. It was alive. The only other thing I love besides that is having a live band play my music and I'm spitting. Oh, I love that. I don't know what it is with me and live instruments. I love it. I didn't get that much, but when I did, I loved it. But that's the thing. And so, how you know how good you were, how I knew how good I was not because of what I was doing on, but because of how it was affecting the audience that was watching me. I had people walking out the club and then I start playing, they come back in, order drinks, and now then I had a crowd in front of the stage. You get what I'm saying? I
yep,
wasn't talking about killing nobody. I wasn't talking about all that gun delivery fuck we call in St. Croix. I was talking jobless music, smoke some weed music, grab a girl and make music and magic happen type
yep,
music. You know what I'm saying? I talked about righteousness music and shit like that. And a lot of my music talks about God, and a lot of people don't understand because the vibe is so chill, they just vibe.
right,
You understand what I'm saying? And
yep,
I'm spreading God's love. I'm talking about how God has affected my life. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. I do believe in God. I believe there's something greater than us. And whether people think they like it or not, well, we're gonna find out one day, aren't we?
right,
So the thing is that energy how I'm supposed to have been dead since before I was born, and that's a fact. I can count on both hands how many times I was supposed to be dead, but I'm here. It is that energy why I believe in God, and nobody can tell me because I see the evil. So if that's here, then how come God can't be here? And that's just how I live. So all that said, people felt that vibe. They feel that vibe of connectiveness, that vibe of love, and that coming together. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they chilled with that vibe. And they didn't even know what I was saying because of the accent or whatever. But they was, yo, this dude is awesome. Yo, man, can I get on this and that? And that's how I met a lot. Hey, let me get on it. Let me get on that. Hey, or hey, man, I'm doing a track. Can you do that reggae on my track? And that's how I met a lot of people. I started doing
Yeah.
this with other people. Anyway, I said all that to say this. If you're in a room with people that you know and people you don't know, and 7 out of 10 people are bumping their head to your music, you're a hit. That's why I tell people all the time. It's not about you going up there saying you're a hit. 7 out of 10 people knocking their head to your music, you're a hit. That's a fact. I've proven that. I've lived it. I am the epitome example of it. And I look good for almost 50. You better ask some goddamn body.
You almost 50? Shit.
Shit, I'm 48 years old, goddamn.
Okay, yeah. I assume that you and I were around the same age. I'm 43.
Yeah, you still got some time. You take your time.
Yeah.
You're in the early 40s. Yeah. You still got a little bit of your 30s still on. You still got that 30s residue on.
Right. Well, shit.
All right, you're all right.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I feel like I was starting to rust out a little bit.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with you. Look, I'm 5 years, 6 years above you. Listen. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You're fine.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah. So I hope I answered your testimony.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and I think I want to touch on the rapping over or singing over your lyrics.
You really want to do that?
Well, no. So I don't understand lip singing at all. Like, and I've seen people do it. I've seen people that.
Yeah. I know.
I've seen people lip sing and then they're called a goat the next day, right? So, and I don't know if y'all saw my post about like
I saw that
stop
post.
calling people the goat. Like,
yeah,
like I don't care what anyone said. It's not acceptable. That term alone means the greatest of all time. It doesn't mean an animal. You know, if it meant, oh man, I'm an animal on the mic, that's even cool. But people are calling themselves the GOAT. Yeah, it doesn't work. You know, like you're supposed to feel like you're the best at what you do, right? I would hope so. But for other people to be gassing people up, putting the little goat symbol and the goat emoji, I'm like,
no, the fan base needs to do that, not you and your clique.
Exactly.
No,
there's got to be another term that other artists can use for other artists that are, you know, everybody's a goat nowadays.
Man, Tavaren's on it tonight, man. Shout out to Tavaren.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. But you know, you have people that are called goats who don't even know how to market themselves. So how are you the goat and your music's not heard by anybody? Like it just doesn't. Anyway, that's a.
I've been saying that. That's what I've been arguing. And man, why is Mo mad? I'm not mad. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, cut that shit out.
Right.
And then when people are getting somewhere, you hating on them and side busting them, trying to knock down their thing instead of, hey man, this dude's making some traction. A real artist would be like, hey, how can I get on with their movement, bro? Because they're really getting traction. They got a good following. I need that following to kind of level up. How can I get in? And get in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bring something to the table. Say, hey man, I'm rocking. I like your style, I like your vibe, man. I'm trying to get to the next level. How do you level up if you just sit in your little corner, stink, and trying to stink up everybody else? And a lot of people they're not feeling that, man. They too busy gassing themselves up. And that's the same thing I said. You're no one. Who the fuck is out here in Austin that anybody's making noise? And this is the thing that kills me. I'm a guy 20 years in this town. I'm from Queens, New York, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, all over the goddamn world, right? And here's the thing. I'm from out of town, and I got more love for this town than you do, or than anybody in your own town. I see more hate than I ever did, man. And the thing about it is, everybody talking about they putting on for Austin. You're only putting on for the section of Austin you're in. The rest of Austin ain't talking about you. But if you go to Houston, you talk about Paul Wall or something. Everybody in Houston stand up. That's the difference. Make sense?
Absolutely.
That's all I'm trying to say. That is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Now Paul Wall is a goat.
Yeah, Paul Wall's a goat. You get what I'm saying?
And that's all still
Listen, LeBron James. People argue about LeBron James. He's a beast. He just can't come out of the shadow of the GOAT. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. I mean, Kobe Bryant couldn't even come out of the shadow of the GOAT. And look at all the shit Kobe Bryant has done. And still, Kobe Bryant still compared. He's still underneath. And the only reason why I think Michael wins is because he came first. I mean, that was it. I mean, you had Wilt Chamberlain and them guys, Dr. J, doing what they were doing, but Michael took that and leveled up. You see what I'm saying? He took the concept of what they were doing and leveled up. Michael Jackson took breakdancing and popped and locked, and he was goofy, but he leveled up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's guys that are killing him in dancing that would way murder Michael Jackson on the stage in dancing. But the way he did it, the way he put his stink on it, and they're always going to be compared to him. They do something they've been doing way before Michael brought it up. It doesn't matter because he put his stink on it. That's what I'm trying to tell these artists. It's all the same thing. Coming up with some kind of beat concept, coming up with some lyrics to go with the thing, coming up with a visual, but put a stink on it that stains the fabric that makes us say, make sense?
Yep. Oh, absolutely. And we'll get into that GOAT conversation again because I LeBron James is not the GOAT. He's a wonderful ball player, but that's the only thing I'm gonna say. But he lacks that instinct, that killer instinct. Kobe Bryant has it. Michael Jordan has it. Yes. And LeBron James does not have it. So, and I think most people that love LeBron James, they'll tell you that too. I've seen LeBron James fold in the playoffs.
Yeah. I've seen him throw temper tantrums the minute he don't get his way. Shots ain't dropping. He starts blaming. And no, that's not what a champion leader does, man. Right, I mean, the guy has got all the tools. He's got all the equipment, but you cannot do that. You can't get stink and then start shitting on everybody. And then, because then they don't want to look to you. And then you see, but Michael Jordan, a lot of people say Michael Jordan was an asshole. But when he came to the clutch, they looked to him. He was the leader. Kobe Bryant. Come on, Kobe Bryant has some asshole in him too. Don't get it twisted.
For sure.
But when they needed it, who did they look to? Kobe Bryant. You knew who had the ball, and that was the difference between them and everybody else. When they got the ball, you knew who was getting the ball, and you still couldn't do shit about it. They were like the Barry Sanders with the football. We know Barry's getting the ball. It's 3rd down and 11, and Barry's gonna get 22 out of that 3rd down and 11. God damn! And we seen him coming, and we can't catch him.
Yep. All
right. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. So I was gonna go back to the rapping or singing over your lyrics versus raw lyrics, or raw vocals versus lip singing. There's no room in music and entertainment for lip singing at all. I don't care. Well, maybe a Super Bowl, maybe, but I understand why certain people will sing or rap over their lyrics, right? There are certain sound systems that you come across that are horrible.
Yes.
Maybe they're not used to running shows at these venues or what, but I get it when it comes to that, right?
Right.
Now, when it comes to not being prepared, I don't get it, right? Like, you shouldn't use it as a crutch. Oh man, what happens if I forget my lyrics, and I'm on stage and I freeze up? That's just something that you have to prepare for. Like, and you have to you have to know your songs so much that you don't even want to rap them anymore or sing them anymore. Like, God dang, why am I? But it's like riding a bike. I'm sure you've heard that analogy before. You got to know these words.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But the raw vocals, I think, I prefer that more, right? I definitely prefer that, like from a fan's point of view, right? If you have a live band and a DJ and you can clearly hear that person, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of artists, which is another subject, don't know how to hold a microphone. They like to cuff it. They think that they're looking cooler by
this.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah. So but that's, like I said, I think I saw a meme not too long ago about the proper way to hold a mic. Mm-hmm. And so many people I still see just they think that they're holding the mic in a cooler fashion.
Right.
You gotta throw that shit out the window when it comes to performing. You are not Rakim. Yeah, there you go.
Shout out Bethlehem, yo. They playing 2 Man in back of my hometown. Boy, you better ask somebody, man. Yeah, 2 Man. Yeah.
Amazon Prime. I was just watching his interview with
I
Pop
got
Austin
the
Media
facts. Yep.
as I was pulling up. Um, yeah. So yeah, I get it. I get why certain artists will rap over their lyrics. And like I said, as long as you can hear the person, I don't really mind it. I get it. I understand it. And it's also like it's a new wave. It's a
Yeah.
new thing, and whatever. But a true MC to me is one that can control the crowd and not rap over the lyrics.
Well,
Right?
and the other thing too is, so let's just say you have the track playing in the background with all the lyrics and the hook and everything in it, okay, right? And they're blasting it and you're just amping it up. You're like your own hype man. I've seen that before. And that's cool. I don't have a problem with that because what happens, they don't have the intent to what they're doing. There's some artists that do this and not very many, but what they're doing is they're not there to perform their song. They're there to play their song because they're trying to get a reaction. They want to see the crowd, so they want the crowd to get the song mixed and edited, mastered, and put together right. And then they come and they just kind of hype it, like, yeah, yo, and they sing some of the lyrics, and then they let the song kind of play, and they're like, yo, let me see everybody turn up over here, and they're hyping themselves. I've seen that before, and for me, I think that's marketing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I think that's a
yeah,
marketing tool.
yeah,
Do
absolutely.
that. But you're not promising anybody that you're getting on stage and you're gonna cut up on stage and yeah, man, I'm performing this shit. Are you what the heck are you talking about? Look, I'm in my studio. Look at feedback in and see, look, because of that. No, man. So I don't know. I just feel like I just think that a lot of people they've lost the reality of what it is, and then to me it's a ripoff because what made Wu-Tang and all them guys in concerts live was that appeal. When you perform and you sing your songs, you sing your music, Usher and them guys sweating their asses off because they're really performing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And them guys, you really feel it. Michael Jackson, man, he was over there doing cardio and shit every time he was on stage. He was, you know what I mean, sweating his ass off. When you need like 5 showers after you performed, you performed your ass off. What happened to that appeal anymore? Your thoughts?
it's a lost art. I mean, so and I've taken some time to think about it. Right, think about the whole process to become an artist.
Mm,
It's easy. It's easy nowadays. You got guys that have never put out a record before, never put out anything, never even marketed themselves as an artist. But if you're, say, you decide to, I'm going to go get some studio time. We're going to put on a wavy beat, something that jams. We're going to put on a trap beat, whatever it is, and they freestyle. They
yeah,
freestyle. So there's no more preparing for the studio. Oh man, I got a studio session. I got a concert. I got to write. I got to perfect this.
yeah.
You can just hop in there. So you know, as an artist, it become watered down, in my opinion. I like a lot of the music that's out there, right? But a lot of it sounds the same. A lot of it sounds exactly the same. Like I have a hard time really getting into trap music. Like I like that, like I like trap music, you know,
Mhm.
but a lot of it sounds exactly the same. A lot of it, and I can't decipher. I just have to like go off of maybe someone's vocals that all right, man, this guy sounds good or this girl sounds good, and that's like kind of what gets me to stick around for them. But like I said, the process has become simplified.
Mhm.
With social media nowadays, you can post something on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and go viral somehow, some
Yep,
way, right?
yep.
Especially if you have any sort of popularity already, or if you're just willing to do some super silly shit. You know, um, I appreciate you, Tim. Yeah, thank you, Superman. But do you like my music? Were you really asking that, man? You make some jamming music. I haven't heard you in a long time. Maybe I put my ears on your record that you put out not too long ago. Uh, the name of it escapes me, man. But yeah, yeah. I enjoy your music, man. I don't hear enough of it, and I'm actually not a big music listener overall. Like when I'm in the car, I'm on my phone. I'm
Right.
talking. I'm talking to people, and so like I will ask artists to like, hey man, send me a record. I want to hear what you got going. Send me a link. You know, so
There's a little
I don't
there's
get a
a little
chance to.
super, there's a little Superman right here. That's a little Superman if you could hear it. Oh, Superman forgot he sent me this.
Back to the hood, get you back to the hood.
So be
Back to the hood, I had to get you back to the hood. I know you miss my loving, know you miss my thugging. We ended this for nothing. You thought I was bluffing. I had to get you back to the hood. Had to get you
real
back
smooth.
to the hood. Now my phone be blowing. I don't really answer. She all in my DM, saying she a dancer. Ask if we compatible. I tell her I'm a cancer. Yeah, bitch, I'm from Texas. I put medicine in fat.
Watch how Soup kill it.
Cause my ex bitch, she was tripping on a nigga, found the exit. Yeah, I went missing on that nigga, now I'm flexing. Since then I've been getting figures, but she do not know. That's how I roll. Pull up in foreigns with foreign ass hoes. Do it again, bitch, I've done this before. You had me out my zone, and if these niggas want some smoke, I turn my location on.
Wait, Soup, you want me to play 620 Flow? You want me to play this? Say something real quick, or we're gonna play this. Come on now. You see him in the comments, Ty?
Yeah.
Shout out Alicia. 620.
620 flow a song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll play it. Fuck it. Let's play it.
You talking about 620 the road?
Yeah, he was
road?
driving down 620, going to work,
Okay.
and just came up with the track. So this is it right here. Let's just jam it. Fuck it. Here we go.
So
Oh, I like how that track sounds.
yeah, I pull up with something you only talk about. Yeah, I've seen some shit that we don't talk about. Fuck with a team, then you can walk it out. Then we gon' find out what you talking about. Water dripping off the chain, busting down the rain. Get you touch across some states with one call. Yeah, I got some range. I'm still that cocky motherfucker. Now ain't shit changed. You already know where I'm from, the way I grip the grain. I'm on these haters' minds like a fitted hat. Get it where you got some bars, but where's your rhythm at? Claim the real boy, but where'd you get your shit at? Heartbreak. I keep it real just like my bar.
Look, you see the haters already in the back, Ty? Now they moving around furniture and shit over there, Ty. They don't want you to hear the track.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm up at my favorite coffee shop again.
I say, you ever need me, I'ma call away. I've been burned before, I had to put my heart away. Yeah. You gon' feel this like a heartbreak. I keep it real just like my boss say. You ever need me, I'ma call away. I've been burned before, I had to put my heart away.
So that was 620 Flow, Superman, Mr.
Okay.
Danger.
Okay. Yeah.
And then this is a sample of me. This is one of the joints I did a couple years back, but here it goes. Just no, it's not distorted, Soup. Somebody was in the background of Ty making a bunch of damn noise, man. So it was hard to hear. But this is something I did just so you get a taste of what I was doing back in the day, Ty.
Yeah. The original Crucial Rock. People let they come and go. People let they sometimes go. The worry for the past was gone. The love we have in front of you. People let they sometimes go. People let they sometimes go. This was gone. The job in front of you. College shoes, now them take to the streets, got them panic. Man, check a super, make them vomit. Got them they eat from dirty dog. Man, feed them head against brick wall. Who fall, they fall. Who can't make them fall. Man, homeless, them check, they get well. Them be the truth, they get well.
So you see see, that was just a little something I did. Back in the day, we did that really sireny, nasally type of sound with the effects, chord effects. So so that was pretty fun. I don't usually like to add that because I hate music that's nasally because when it plays in the club, it's really sharp. It makes your ear bleed. But that's kind of the effect. And so that song was a competition. There was a guy that was in Jamaica, had moved there, fell in love with the lifestyle, and the company Atlantic Records or no Geffen Records sent me the track, and so they said if I never sold this song because the agreement was as long as I don't try to sell the beat, I could buy it and then I have the rights to it. But as long as I don't sell the beat, I could play it, I could do what I want to, unless the artist said, "Yeah, man, I like this dude and I want to rock with the dude." Well, it turns out, well, I killed the dude on his own track. I wasn't trying. I felt the beat and I took it. And so there it is. So the
Yep.
guy was like, "Yeah, man, I don't know, but you're not really from the islands, but I really am." You know what I'm saying? I'm from St. Croix in the Virgin Islands. I'm not even Jamaican, but when it comes to that type of music, that's my culture. So,
Right.
I mean, of course, I'm gonna come spicy on the shit. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
that was it. So that was
Yeah.
2011. That was back in
Quiet, quiet as kept. Reggae is my favorite style of music.
I love reggae music. It's
Like, I mean, I like, and I think a lot of it has to do with just the way it makes me feel. I can. It's easy to dance to. I'm just,
But you see why I keep the crowd. But then I'm on stage and I'm like, I'm not doing that like some Jamaica dance all the all that. No, I came in there. You can hear what I'm saying. You
Right.
understand what I'm talking about? The vibe is chill. I love my son, and my back. Dad hurt his back. Anyway, that's my boy Ty Gibson. Say what's up, Ty. Say hi. No, you can't see your face. There it is. Now you gotta go like this.
Hey, how are you, bud?
Good.
Superman's in here too. You know you got to show love to Superman, and Alicia's in here too. Say hi, Alicia. Hi, Buggy.
Hi, Alicia. Hi, Buggy.
And that's Ty Gibson right there too.
Hi,
Hey, bud. Nice
Okay.
to meet you, buddy.
All right, let me finish working.
I'm kind of
Okay, tell Julie, give you peanut butter jelly. What would you say, Ty? Go ahead.
No, so I want to bring up something else that's been on my mind, right?
What's up?
As you guys probably know, Cypher, ATX Cypher is putting on his own festival.
Yeah.
And
Been there, done that.
I'm sorry?
Been there, done that. I know. I talked to him about that. I said, I've been there, done it. I said, watch your new friends. I got a lot of new friends. When I got the flowers still hanging on my wall back. I don't know if y'all can see it. There's a little badge. That little badge is hanging over next to Bob Marley. That's a little piece of memorabilia. That little
Yep.
still hanging there. It was a thing I did back in 2009. It was G Smith was there. In fact, he was one of the artists that was rocking with me. Me and G Smith go way back. I mean, I knew that dude as a kid, man. So, and now he's a grown man in his 30s. But yeah, that was something I did. And I talked to ATX Cypher. I said, Cypher, man, I had another friend that was trying to do shit like what you're doing. Be careful. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Well, the point that I want to make, Mo, is that I see a lot of people chatting about it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be super dope, man. Hey, blah blah blah, super dope. But I have yet to see a marketing push.
Oh.
I mean, there's 50 artists on it.
Yeah.
50. So
Yeah.
you can chat about it all day long, but I'm going up there to support it, and also my lady is going to set up a vendor table there, right? So, but I've yet to see anyone, and maybe I just haven't been paying.
No, I said it. No, I
But
said it, and I know exactly what you're saying.
It's going to end up. I really hope Cypher's putting in an incredible amount of effort, money, time, and I'm worried right now. I'm worried that it's gonna, like, how many people are gonna come for each artist, right? There's 50 artists.
Yeah. I did it, and a whole gang fight almost happened. I did it. I put together the show. One thing I noticed too, and this is what I told Cyphers. We had this talk, and like I said, I'm not scared to hold my tongue, but I don't hold my tongue for nobody. The thing about it is when I did it, nobody came out of pocket to help me put it together. Oh, everybody loved me. Yeah, man, Mo. Nobody pushed it. Everybody just came with what they had and came in there. And even though I was paying artists at the time, with the money that I had made. I was giving the artists money. They know who they are. I still seen people slipping the bracelets off and passing it through the fence to give people so you can put the bracelet on, get in for free. And we're watching them do this shit, and you're still trying to undercut. And I'm like, bro, this is coming out of your pocket, you idiots. You know what I'm saying? I walked away with $40 after all that. I made maybe $3,100. You know what I mean? I made $3,100 and I walked away with $40 after I
Yeah,
paid people,
yeah.
paid everything. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the same thing I'm seeing with Cypher. Cypher says this thing is paid for, that's paid for. All this is finally settled. Security settled. All this and that. But I don't see nobody chipping in. I don't see nobody pitching in. And I don't see nobody you know, pushing it and saying, hey man, yo man, get everybody get y'all's tickets and this and that. I don't see that either. I don't see it. And it's sad, bro, to me. You know.
People are excited about, oh man, I got to get ready for the show. I got to do this, I got to do that. But
Yeah.
no one has talked about marketing the event. Like if that was me, I would have my own flyer. Ty Gibson performing live Saturday, June 11th at
Come turn up.
Mobile, Texas.
Turn up.
I'm running some promo ads. I'm doing whatever I can. I'm running some, some motion graphics, whatever I can get my hands, because that's
No, it's
like I
sad,
said,
bro.
man. I know that it's gonna be a cool event. I know it because
But it's not gonna happen again. I promise you. Watch. If this happens again, I'll be surprised. But I guarantee you, after all that ATX Cyphers put in, if it doesn't pan out, it ain't gonna happen again, because it's not the work and the reward. What is it? The something and the reward. What's the first
risk
one?
and reward.
The risk and the reward, right? It's not gonna even up. And the thing of it is I'm watching, and I like I said, I had my talk with Cypher, but anybody really, everybody, of course, everybody's fucking with Cypher because he's got something that they want, and it's something that's gonna make them look good, right? But the thing about it is, if you're really somebody's friend, if you really fuck with a dude, and why is it going to kill you? Why does it kill you to push it? Why does it kill you to help promo, like you said? Why does it help? Why does it kill you to help do that? Like, push that shit. Promo
I mean,
that shit.
it's the individual artist. It's going to be their loss if they don't do Cypher can have another festival, right? He can,
Yeah.
but he's definitely not going to invite X, Y, and Z back out. I mean, I really hope the Cypher is checking on people's efforts. I see a lot of people going now. I'm excited about it, talking about it. Hey man, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be legendary, this and that. But
you don't see nothing about it.
I see him post about, hey, I got 1,000 flyers in here. Who's gonna swing by my crib and pick some up, or I'll even drop some off. I've seen Travis, Big T, at a TAC, but Travis Salas is always there. Hey man, drop some off to me, or I'll come scoop you. I'll come scoop it up. I've seen G Smith talk about it. But and I don't like making my life to just be on social media all day checking for comments. But I haven't seen a lot of interaction when it comes time to do the promo
Well, I haven't.
Yeah. And Tavarin just said, let's do that. It's still not too late, and I agree with that. But it's gonna take a group effort. Like, I said, I'm worried. Good. Yeah, I mean, it's a good sponsorship. Yeah, absolutely. It's worth sponsoring for sure.
Yep.
So, and Tavarin, you already know, man. We have some good phone calls. So, we want to chop it up afterwards, and we'll kind of run through some ideas. But, as far as marketing goes, let's say you have your Facebook fan page. I'm going to just give a couple of little, I guess I don't even want to call them gems because they're just basic marketing information, right? But you have your page. You need to go to, you need to run an ad and go to people that already like my page plus their friends, right? You don't want to promote it to people in Japan; they're not going to come.
Yeah.
You don't want to. You want to promote it to people who already like you, who might come out to that show. I think it's all free, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I don't know if Cypher is even doing tickets, like for each artist to give out for free. I'm not sure what the deal is, but
yeah,
you go on your Facebook fan page and try to run an ad, and you need to select that, people who already like ATX Cypher, and it is free, and their friends. And you can put as little as $1 a day into marketing.
Yeah.
If you don't have $1 a day to promote a festival that you're about to be on,
And it's free.
right? And
But
yeah,
there's no kickback. Where's
right,
this? He spent all that money. Where's the kickback?
right,
Oh,
right.
fuck that,
So
man. He just
know,
bought a house and moved way out in San Antonio. He just bought a house and shit, and he's doing all this, and he spent all this hard-earned money. Yo, hey, I'm all about love too, man. But you talking to listen, I've been burned. I had the same love, and that's why I said, listen, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna hate your show. Do it. Hey, do it. I promote it. I love it. But the thing about it is I'm just saying that when sometimes you got to let a man be a man and live and walk their own walk, and you just man, Mo, you was right. Well, I mean, it ain't about being right or wrong. I'm just telling you, be careful.
yeah,
That's all
I
I'm
just,
saying.
from what I can tell and what I've seen, it's a wonderful, wonderful location. It's outside of city limits. Anything can go. I mean, as far as the puffing and the drinking, and you can even spend the night, get a tent. I mean, that sounds wonderful. That sounds like a Woodstock.
I was
You know
just
what I
about to
mean?
say, yeah. And your boy
And-
says that he's talking about having it set up where they could buy merch. But how much merch does he have? I mean, is
yeah,
there gonna be a
I
lot of
know
merch?
Sype has a lot of merch, but what about the other 49
Well,
artists?
yeah, but
Right?
I'm saying, are you going to a store and get the merch, or does he have a lot of overhead on hand at the site? Is what I'm saying. And
Yeah, I
who's
don't
paid?
know.
Who's paid?
Yeah,
I mean, people forget who they're talking to. I had cases and cases of t-shirts. I still got cases and cases of t-shirts in the other part of my house, from having overhead. That shit ain't cheap and it ain't free. It's
right.
expensive. So how
Yep.
much merch does he have on hand, and who paid for it? You
Yep.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know Nez has merch. I think Tool Man has merch.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ned still owes me a shirt. Nez told me a long time ago, last year, he was gonna get me one of his shirts, man. And I still ain't got my damn shirt, man. What's up,
there you go.
Nez? Yeah.
Who else has some merchandise but either way, I just, it's a wonderful opportunity, and I hope these artists can seize the moment and really, like, let's say, as Tavares said, if everyone brings 10 people, that's 500 people in attendance.
Yeah.
If that happens, that is a wonderful start. First of
That's
all,
so
wonderful
bad.
start,
Yeah.
more than a wonderful start. And it can be the beginning of something really special,
Yes.
right? So I just hope that other artists see it as a big opportunity. And I know that he chose people. I'm not going to say randomly, but people were like, I think he made a post one day like, "Hey, he wants to be on my festival," and he was like, "Oh, I'll do Bob the Builder," and he was just throwing in names. I don't know that I would have done it that way, right? Because I want to make sure that I'm bringing some serious artists.
At the end of
So
the day, maybe
I just
he just doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to do something, put something
right,
together, and
right,
turn up
right.
and have fun. And if that's what he's doing, I salute that. Fuck it. He doesn't care about the cost. It's not a loss to him because he's just trying to do whatever it takes to do that. Hey, I salute you, bro. I did it. I did it because I loved it. And I didn't do it like that. I bought out Ruta Maya back in the day, if anybody
Oh
remembers that place.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, hell yeah,
years
absolutely,
ago. So,
absolutely.
so he's doing it. I would say I think he's doing it a little bit bigger than I am. But at the end of the day, again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have a graffiti wall. He's trying to really do the whole kit and caboodle, right? And
Yeah.
and if artists are not going to take this opportunity seriously, in my opinion, they're not going to take much seriously, right? They're going to continue to kind of stay right where they are, and possibly even move backwards, right? Because
Yeah.
there's new artists every day that are making progress, and you're going to start getting pushed back and move to the end of the
And
line.
the sad thing about it is, bro, there's a lot of artists that come out of Austin, they make it, and then what happens? They're off in LA somewhere. They're in Miami. They don't stay in Austin. Why is that? I mean, and that's sad, bro. That's so sad, man, because this town's supposed to be live music capital of the world and all this and that, and everybody's all in love and everything. And then, but the secret is, man, everybody's there's all this hate and negativity, man. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck is this? This is stupid. I mean, how you got out of towners? ATX Cypher is an out of town from Minnesota. I'm from Pennsylvania, New York. I'm from the East Coast. What happened? Who
I'm from
killed Kenny?
DC.
You from DC? Who killed Kenny? What the Warren talking about?
No, Kenny G. He's out in LA now. He's being managed by Scoremore, I believe.
Yeah, but you see what he's saying. Everybody in Austin, all the talent's leaving. You know, they're leaving Austin, and they're going and they're doing their thing out there, and they're being loved out there. Out there, man, out there.
But you know, I mean, right now, Austin is definitely moving in the right direction, in my opinion, as far as you know the scene, the hip hop scene specifically. And but it still lacks some of the infrastructure that LA has, that Atlanta has, that Dallas has, Houston. You know, I mean, we just came back from Portland, Oregon. There was more support out there for than I've ever seen at a Austin show.
I know. I got asked to go out to
And-
Seattle with my reggae. I have a guy that's a musician out there. He lives out there. He stayed in Austin for a little bit. He said, I guarantee you, you come to I told everybody about you. He says, you come to Seattle, Washington, you want for nothing. You know how tempted I am, bro? If I wasn't raising little people, but I'm like, hey, daddy loves you. I'll be back.
Yeah.
20 years later, what's going on? I didn't want for anything.
So for any artists that are currently listening or will end up watching, you know, I'd definitely be willing to give you all some promotional marketing pointers on me. No questions asked. I want to see people take it more seriously. It's a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a festival being put on with 50 artists, right? I'm not sure who's hosting it. I hope that the host knows what they're doing as well.
Is it Cypher hosting it?
I don't think so. I think Cypher is performing. Tavarin, are you hosting it? Not sure if he's still on, but hopefully it's someone that's seasoned and not just, you know, because there's nothing worse than just having a show go on and there's no MC, no one going, hey, next up is Mo, or next up is, you know, like we need to have something like that. And I hope the DJs that Cypher has booked know what they're doing as well, because it takes a lot to run a show. You know, people think that, oh, I'm just gonna put on a show. It takes a lot, and especially a 50 artist festival.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see how that all turns out. Like I'm really rooting them on. I'm cheering for everybody.
Yeah.
I just hope that people, like I said, they take it seriously and they step up to the plate and get, because I think the flyer that's made right now has every artist on it, right? That all 50 names, like, you know, and that's cool to add to it, but you still want to have your own flyer, right? You know, still with the logo on it, but
you know, you struck something.
Brand, but
real quick. Sorry, you struck something when you mentioned the flyer, and it takes me back to why I was frustrated in my other podcast, not the last podcast, but the two before that. And I was talking about how there's haters and the ego shit. A lot of people are celebrating this whole thing because their name is on it and it makes them look good. And a lot of people go off of that. And that's it. Yeah. I'm part of it. Everybody wants to be part of a thing, but they're not part of it, like you're saying. And that bothered me. That reminded me with the whole flyer thing. It's like, yeah, man, bro, man, I'm about to be performing. See, it's all about that clout. Everybody wants that clout, man. It's like, God damn, you know what I mean? Whatever happened to
and like I said, and the fact that it's free too, Mo, you should be communicating. Like I would be sending out text messages. I would be calling people personally. Hey, I got a show. It's free. It's in Weberville, Texas. Big, huge piece of land. You can bring a tent. You can bring a sleeping bag. We can have a campfire, whatever it is.
Barbecue. You know, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that should be the most talked about shit since sliced bread. You know, exactly. Yeah. So
Woodstock 2022. Thanks to ATX Cypher, man. You feel me? But whatever.
Yeah, but I also, Mo, I also don't think that people know how to market. You know, some people may not even know who to go to for a flyer of their own, right?
Right.
But I said, if anyone has questions about how to market this specific event, I'm all ears. I don't mind helping out at all because Sype was a client. Syph first was getting ready to drop his tape, he hired me to help him out, right?
Oh,
So
so he's under you now.
no. Syph hired me for a month.
Oh, okay.
He hired me for I think the month of July is when I believe his tape came out. And either July or August, and so but we still have a cool relationship for sure. Like we hit each other up every once in a while, and I want to see this do well.
Yeah.
You know, um, it's important. People always talk about doing it for the culture, right?
Yeah.
Well, you need to market for the culture. Okay,
The market.
you need to like step up, call me, text me, email me, message me, get some answers from me. Even if you feel like you already know what you're doing, I can let you know. Hey man, yeah, you're on the right track. Do it.
Right.
But I said I really hope and pray that it's a success for everybody. But with 50 artists, someone's going to drop the ball, right? But like I said,
I
I
hope
want,
not.
I want, yeah, exactly. I want
I
the
hope
best.
it go. I hope it goes every which way ATX Cipher has dreamt it.
Yeah,
For this reason, here's my thing. Because of all the negative, finally a beam of light, right? Something jumps off. People are more excited now. People are more stimulated. They're fired up. Maybe it kicks people in gear and brings the rush back. Makes sense? Maybe this thing sets the thing in motion and we bring it back. Now Austin is united by a common ground, the bars, jars, cigars thing. Artists have networked, they're all kicking it as friends. People are coming together. Even if there was some hate, some dry hate, some side hating, now people come together to smoke a little weed, they're chilling, they're barbecuing. People get a little close. Hey man, he ain't as bad as I thought he was. Now you've
right,
now you
right.
formed bonds and built bridges, and then maybe. So I really hope. I'm not going to be surprised if it doesn't pan out, but if it does pan
Yeah,
out, I will be very thrilled. I really do hope, and
yeah.
you'll be,
And at the end of the day, as like someone that has their eye on the scene, I'm paying very close attention to people who build, or I'm sorry, who bring people out.
yeah.
There are
But
people worth
it'll
pushing,
make you busy
you
though.
know.
You'll be busy because now that people are got the plate, got the fire back underneath them, they're going to need that marketing because they're not going to have the time to do all that trying to be a one-man show. So they're going to want to focus on their craft, focus on their art because they're looking for the next thing. So now here, that's where you come in. Hey, I could take that weight off you with the administrative side of everything, the paperwork, all the promo stuff. These guys pay you and you get their ducks in a row. I think
Yeah,
everybody wins. And
yeah.
you
And
know me,
actually,
everybody.
and Mo, now that I'm thinking, man, how many people can you squeeze onto the screen?
I have seen me do. I'm only allowed to do 6. I have seen me squeeze up to 10 people on the screen.
Okay, so
Mail route entertainment can attest to that.
so what I'm thinking, Mo, is that maybe next week we get everybody or as many people as we can that are on the bill.
Shit, I tried to get everybody in here tonight.
No, I'm saying, but like make a just a concentrated effort on only the people that are on that bill on the festival, and we can go live and we can walk them through how to market.
Okay, now you're asking me to host 50 people at once.
I'm just saying, if
That's gonna
maybe
be. I
maybe we
can
can
do.
get if you can get 10 people at a time, or if everyone can be logged in at some point. Either way, I think if we promote it a certain way, hey, this is a bars, jars, and cigars festival special, where we're going to go over how to properly market
I love it.
yourself. At least give some kind of effort
I love it.
into this festival because
I love it.
I don't want to see it go down the drain, man. I really don't, and I want to do whatever I can to help.
Well, we're gonna need to, if anything or nothing else at all. Here's the thing. Here's how we do it. Let's strategize it, right? Because I'm a guy of strategy, right? Let's get the key players. ATX Cipher for sure. And any of the people that may be backing him, any of the people that are helping him out, we don't know who, and then get a couple artists and then we'll do it like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like where your head's at. I love that idea. I don't think that idea can hurt. And if anything, again, and nothing else at all, now people are talking to you. about what it is that you can do to bring, you know what I'm saying? So now they're like, hey man, yo, you do that marketing and mentoring. Yeah, what's that all about? So, I wish that we had more of these shows. This is really like our second show doing this. I wish we had more of them. And actually, this is our third one. The other one,
No,
you
that's what I'm saying.
could see. This is our third. Remember, because the second one you couldn't see your vote, um, the audio. Remember on the second one, you had trouble with the camera. Second one.
No,
So this is
I think we got it straightened out though. Either way, sometimes I have a bad memory.
That's a deal. But anyway, the thing of this is, and then that drives traffic towards you in helping people to focus on their craft while to manage, cultivate the administrative side of things, the paperwork side, contract.
We'll definitely, we'll definitely discuss afterwards because I think that's because I know that's important to Cypher. Said you can, let's say a month out from the festival, which is on Wednesday, right? Wednesday, the 11th of May, right?
Yeah.
Everyone can put in $30 worth of promo, run a $1 a day campaign. If you can't do that, marketing maybe your biggest show of your career, you got to do something different, man. You got to become part of the entourage again, part of the fan club.
Just to be a fan again, man, because you're artist.
And I know times are tough, because everyone's feeling it, right?
Yeah.
But you're still chasing your artist dream, and you're trying to come up. You need to be on the phone. Once again, you need to be on the phone. You need to be sending out a newsletter, let everyone know where you are.
Yeah.
Text messages, going live. Like all that. We all know how to like get the word out, right? But it's how to get the word out to a targeted audience, right? Which a lot of people don't completely understand. So I would love to do that. Tavarin, what do you think about that idea?
I think he said dope.
Okay, yeah.
And the flyer that I created, I can add it to that. The bars, jars, cigars special. You know what I mean? And then and so what we'll do is I can hopefully I can get on that tonight since the flyer's already done. I just add that little segment right there. And I recreated ATX Cypher's logo. He sent me the logo. Somebody did it, I guess, on Photoshop, and it was all pixelated. So the logo that he actually uses, he actually paid me to clean it up. Him and King Kenobi, the little purple bud head guy. Yeah. So I shout out to them for letting me help them out with their art because it was hard to put it on things. It was all pixelated and fucked up. But yeah, man, I appreciate them for that. But yeah, so. I can get that tonight, and then you just start pushing it on your end. I'll push it on my end, and then we'll set up for next week or something or whatever. Just push it.
Yeah, and we need to, we definitely need to make sure that we get. I'm not even sure if I'm friends with everybody that's on the bill, but we'll find them. But between two of us and Tavarin, we'll find them. We'll hunt them down and say, hey, we're gonna hold their feet to the fire.
We gotta make sure they're available too, because if they're not available, then it's for nothing. So we gotta.
Right. Well, I mean, if we can get 10 people, better than none, right? If we get 10 people that actually are marketing the event, But like I said, Tavarin, do you know if Cypher has tickets, physical tickets? That can be a game changer as well. But I know that he has flyers. I know that he's been going crazy.
I know he had wristbands, right? He had wristbands or something. So maybe that's it. But everybody gets a wristband and get in. Yeah, see, he says he doesn't think that there's tickets. I don't think so either. I think that there's wristbands. But either way it goes, man. Like I said, for the sake of Austin getting a new spark underneath their asses, I hope that this thing pans out. I really do, because I think a lot of artists, they're gonna see that it was a success, and so everybody's gonna start coming out of the woodworks. And now, what was 50 people plus their plus ones or twos, whatever that is. So what turned out to be maybe $200 or $300, $200, 200 to 300 people event might end up being a 2,000 people event. And since Austin let it fly that time, they're not gonna have any qualms with it going the next time. And so, yeah, I think they're gonna, you know what I mean? And it's a huge event. What? Then there's sponsorships, like big sponsorships, you know what I mean? So, you know,
Excuse me.
yeah. So
Yeah, I think that's what we do when, next Monday, 7 o'clock sharp. And I think that's something that we owe. I mean, you know,
we owe it to
yeah,
Cypher.
yeah, exactly.
We
Like I
owe
said,
it to Cypher, man. He
Cypher's
paid all
been,
that money. Nobody paid that money. He paid that money. You feel what I'm saying? And
yep,
you know, he could finish what I started all those years ago.
yep,
You get what I'm saying? 15 years ago, what I started. He can finish that. You know, make it the next big thing. I did a thing. There's a lot of artists that have tried to do little festivals like that before. And I understand where he's coming from. I'm just telling him as the OG, what kind of a friend would I be if I didn't tell him to watch his back and be careful? Everybody ain't your friend. They just want to use you for clout and use you to boost themselves and act like, yeah, you the boy. Yeah, of course you're the boy when you're making everybody else look good. And then after that's said and done, then and nobody fucks with you anymore. So, or they're hoping for the next, they keep you in the back burner. I call it, what did I call it years ago? The in case of emergency break glass friends. You remember that? You keep them around just in case. You don't really fuck with them, but you keep them around just in case. So when she jumps up, hey man, homie, yo man, what's good? What's good? Yeah. So I just told him, just be careful, do your thing, make sure you love it, make sure you love what you're doing. And shout out to Tavarin, man, for all the the input, man. I really appreciate that, bro. So no, I hope it pans out. I hope this show turns up and people turn out and show up and show out, man. And I hope there ain't no violence and on no stupid shit. That's the other thing you got to worry about. People get some alcohol in them, they get their egos, and then it's
yeah. I mean, I don't know about. I mean, I know the weed smokers ain't gonna have a problem. You know what I mean? Like, but alcohol gets in the people's system and it turns into a Incredible Hulk. And that's just never a good recipe. It's a recipe for disaster. I'm not sure if he's gonna put like you can't just bring 10 bottles to the campsite. I don't know.
leave the light
I'm
on.
just talking just to talk. But yeah, man. Tavern, I definitely look forward to hearing from you. And yeah, that's the segment for tonight, Mo. And I appreciate you having me on your platform and giving me an opportunity to showcase some of the stuff that I know, and that means a lot to me. I do appreciate it big time.
Well, I
So
think you're the guy that can help exact my point. And my point is lead by example.
yep,
I had years ago when I started doing photography, um, I had a lot of egos around me, and I had to let some egos know. And I said, just because you get in front of a camera doesn't make you a model. And the person I was talking to snapped back and said, just because you hold a camera doesn't make you a photographer. And I said, that's true. I said, just ask the photographers that have ran through you and you got nothing. You're no way. You're nowhere. I said, but ask anybody if I ran through anybody in my photography, if I'd done anything. I'm still waiting. That was 2014. I'm still waiting for the response. No, she's right. Everybody with a camera isn't a photographer, but the people you fuck with, you see what I'm saying? Why am I talking about that? I'm talking about being the example. I said the difference between me and you, honey, is I get paid for everything I do. You know what I'm saying? You get ran through and now you're doing nothing. Now she's nothing. I seen a picture of her. She's all gained weight and fatted. And that's fucked up because she was beautiful as fuck. Her and her clique of girls, they're doing nothing now. So I posted all the pictures of me in magazines and on television and me. Then I said, lead by example. The difference between me and you is I got paid for everything I did. You know what I'm saying? So what am I saying this for? I'm saying you be that example in this show. By we talked about promoing, right? So this is how we're gonna do it. This is us pitching in. Everybody eats and prepare for the plug. and I'm gonna touch up the flyer, send it back to you with it's just gonna be that exclusive one.
Yep.
And I'll send it to you if I can get it done tonight. Because I've got some printing stuff I'm doing. I'm doing tester prints right now to make sure all the inks and everything, because I'm still in touch with the company that sent me the equipment, making sure nothing's faulty. You understand how it is. So they have to send me new shit. I'm under warranty type shit, they exchange. Anywho, yeah, I'm with you on that. I think that that's a beautiful thing. I think that I love your idea. I love where your head's at. And I love that this can help us to push by being the example. We're going to promo. So when people are like, hey, man, when they come back, like that girl thought she came back. Well, why aren't you promoting it? You ain't see the flyer? You must have missed the podcast. You weren't paying attention. So, yeah, let's be the example. And also, I think it helps to bring people to your cause. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and that's, and I appreciate that, but that's I had to learn that, like, just through leading by example, that good things are going to happen. And so because I get artists all the time that hit me up about stuff, and they're, and one guy the other day was like, I'm a real street dude, man, but I just happen to make music. And it's like,
oh, Tavaren's on it tonight, bro. You see what he said?
ooh, hey, don't cover that up. Cover that up. Yeah,
now you got
comment now.
Yeah, you got to DM me that. Delete that comment.
Yeah.
DM me that, and that's on me. I got you. I'll get you if I get you one of them.
That's a sharp look. Oh.
That's only delete that comment. And DM that to me. Modeja Navarro. You know my Facebook. Just yeah.
That's crazy.
That's lit,
dope.
Boo.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I can delete it from my end. I don't know. Can I delete it from here? Wait, hold on. I should be able to delete it. That way. No, it says block. It just I guess I can hide it. There you go. Wait. There it is. I hit it from the page.
Perfect.
Yeah. That's dope. That is dope. Yeah. So that's all me, man. Let me get this equipment all set up, because right now my heat press stuff is we're working on the settings, because if you don't get it right, man, you know what I'm saying, you can mess up the ink and stuff in the fabric. And so I'm trying to make sure I get everything clean and everything. So they're sending me a lot of tester stuff. I paid a lot of money, man. I spared no expense. I really need to get back in my game. So I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, my fam. You are doing the thing, bro. Don't be scared, Ty. Be prepared to be you prepare people for the plug, but you prepare yourself for being busy, because you're gonna be busy here. If you have your way with this.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. I'm an educator during from my 9 to 5, and I got summertime coming up, so I got nothing but time. So
let's go.
Looking forward to that. But
Bo,
once again, man, I appreciate you. Tavaren, I said, you already know how it is on my side, man. With you, we get along real well. We have really good conversations as well.
Right.
Yeah, man. I'll be looking forward to receiving the new flyer, Mo.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give Cypher a call as well to let him know kind of what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get his blessings. I'm sure he won't have a problem with it, right? But it's all to help him out, and to help out the culture.
The culture.
The culture.
We just need Austin to come together, man. I think we're gonna be Austin's gonna be a force to be reckoned with, man. If we can just put aside the egos and it really be about Austin, the city of Austin, man, making noise, making music, being the cap city, music city of the world. I don't know, whatever, man, in Texas. Man, that would be a dream come true for me if we could see that. We could live to see that come together, man. Like they show out in Houston and Dallas and everywhere else. Show out in Austin, man.
Yep. But yeah, man, Mo, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Until next time, Mo.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Shout out to my man Ty Gibson, y'all, man, with mentoring and marketing, bro. Monday night, 7 p.m. sharp. Shout out to the whole bars, jars, and cigars movement. Shout out to Tavaren Marshall, man. Superman, Mr. Mainstream, Alicia, all the people that tuned in, all my Instagram people that tuned in, but they didn't tune in on the YouTube. They just stayed on Instagram. I appreciate that, though. I see the love and everything, but I'm hoping that next time that you guys would just come on the YouTube page so we can see all the comments and everything, because I ain't got time to be responding to y'all. I love y'all. I'll respond. You know what I mean? So, hey, look, I'm getting love everywhere.
Yeah,
So,
huh?
yeah. So I love y'all, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. This is the Monday Marketing and Mentoring with Ty Gibson, man. Prepare for the plug. Let's do it next Monday. What do you think? Let's do it.
Absolutely, man.
All right,
Peace and
brother.
love.
I'll holler at y'all, man. Easy.
Later, y'all.